Hey everyone. That's the attitude that I need to have, especially I should have had it last night. Good morning. I hope everybody is having a good day so far. I mean, the day hasn't really even started. It's not even 8 o'clock yet. I wanted to do this quick video because I had more seizures. These seizures started Thursday. I'm not gonna cry in this one. I cried a lot last night, and I'm not gonna cry in this video. You guys saw enough of that in the last video. This video is going to be personal. It's going to be sad. I'll try to make it a happy ending, unlike the last video. Let's just go ahead and jump right into it. So, I have been on a very intense period. I don't want to leave anything out. Unfortunately, that, as personal as it is, it's a huge factor in the seizures that I've been having. Something that I left out in my last video was my ovarian cyst. Back in June, I was having the same pains I was having a few weeks ago, maybe a couple weeks ago. The pain was on the left side, and they had found I had a cyst that was twice the size of my ovary, and then I had a cluster of cysts on my right side. The second time I went in for an ultrasound, my ovaries were fine. There was no more cysts. There wasn't even any trace of there being a cyst. So my doctor said that it's probably the kind of cyst that just goes away on its own. But whenever I am ovulating, I will feel it on whichever side that it's, happening, the period. I went to the hospital last Saturday, and the pain was on the left side, so I figured, okay, maybe that cyst, it's back and it's irritated, and I don't know, maybe I needed to have surgery or something. But before I could even think about it possibly being the cyst, Derek thought maybe it was my appendix, so he was really worried. He's the one who actually said, let's go to the ER. So we went, and everything was fine on my left side, but they found that a cyst on my right side had basically expanded my ovary and ruptured. And the pain that I was feeling on the left side was all of the liquid and the blood that came out of that cyst on the right side. They just prescribed me a pain medicine for it, and they also prescribed me promethazine, which I already have plenty enough of those, so I just told them don't worry about that one. I've been doing a lot better with that. I'm not having any more pain. I'm still having issues with my blood sugar dropping. So with my blood sugar, it's called hypoglycemia, which is the condition that I have if I don't have enough sugar in my day. My blood sugar could drop as low as 40. It has done it before. When it came back, before I realized what it was last Tuesday. It was either last Tuesday or last Wednesday, and I fainted. And at first I thought it was a seizure, but then when I checked my blood sugar, it was at 47. So, and I'm still having issues with it. Sunday morning, which was yesterday, it was at 50. I did not faint during that time, but I'm just, I'm struggling with all of these health conditions that I have that keep resurfacing. As far as all of that, I pretty much have it under control. The bruising is almost completely gone. My hypoglycemia, I have that under control. I have a finger pricker thingy that I can check what it's at, and then the pain with my cyst isn't there anymore. Moving along to my epilepsy slash PNES. It's been a really hard couple of weeks because of the ovarian cyst and the bruising and my hypoglycemia. So I've been fighting extra hard. I've been fighting more than I normally do because the pain that I go through and I'm always like not feeling good. I've been having seizures since last Thursday. And I can't make them stop. Thursday I had close to, I don't even know, I think I had like 30, and then Friday I had, I don't know, maybe like 20. It went down because Saturday I only had 2, but last night was a really bad night. It was just like Thursday. I'm not gonna cry. I've told you guys in many of my videos that my baby sister, the one that has autism, when she gets very frustrated or overwhelmed, she just screams. She sounds like a wild banshee or like a mountain lion. You know how they sound like a woman screaming? Like that's that scream, but she adds this screech to it that I don't know if it's some kind of sensory thing. Like last night, my sister-in-law and I think everybody, honestly, I don't really remember much of last night because of all the seizures I had, but they're saying it might be a sensory thing with me being so triggered by her scream. But she did scream last night, and I was doing fine up until then, and I knew the second she screamed I was going to go into a seizure. I did. I went into many seizures. It was just one of those moments where they just won't stop. I took a lorazepam, which is the rescue medication, and then I took another one. I usually just take one, but for some reason after I had taken the second one, it could be a coincidence, I'm not really sure, but I got really nauseous and I started to dry heave. So I don't know if it was just like too much on my body, but I did take a promethazine, which is for like the nauseous feeling. It did help, but I kept having seizures no matter what I did. But I do want to say something. So I've said in like not a lot of my videos, but a lot of my more recent like short vlogs, like this one's going to be, that I've been using doTERRA essential oils, and it's kind of funny because there's like a book of all of the different doTERRA oils out there and what they can be used for, and the one that works for me, it doesn't say epilepsy in the book. It's the basil one. Honestly, like every time I would go into a seizure, either my dad or Derek would just put it up to my nose and I would literally come out of it. As soon as they put it up to my nose, I would come out of whatever it was that I was having. So if you guys have that problem, I would definitely look into doTERRA or any other kind of essential oil, but do your research. I'm not going to get into that because that's not really relevant to this topic. Last night, I basically had, it was my breaking point. I was just so tired and I was hurting all over mentally and physically. Like I was just so upset. I just kept telling Derek that I'm tired and that I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to continue this fight because every time I lose. No matter what I do, you know, I try to stay strong. I'm always taking my medication when I need to. I'm medicating all the time and I'm still having seizures. So I just kept telling Derek, like, I can't do it anymore. I can't keep fighting this fight that literally leads me nowhere. It's just tearing me down. It's, you know, so I definitely forgot who I was in that moment. And he kept saying that I'm the strongest person he's ever known, and that if I give up now, what was the point? And then he said that without me knowing, I've helped a lot of people with this page, and that's what I originally wanted to do in the beginning. When I was first diagnosed with PNES, I wanted to make this page to help spread awareness and help in any way I can. And I feel like I have helped a lot of people, but I'm doing a lot better this morning. Unfortunately, the seizures that I had last night, I hurt my neck really bad, so it hurts. My legs hurt pretty bad too. I am definitely going to rest all day. I don't plan on doing anything. I want to apologize to myself and to all of my followers who I have, you know, either helped or given them, I don't know. I really don't know. I just want to say sorry, because last night, as hard as it was on me and how close I was to just totally giving up, I'm not giving up. I think in the moment I was just exhausted and tired, and I just felt like I couldn't do it anymore, but I can. I know that I can keep fighting. I know how strong I am, so there's that. And also with the video game and epilepsy video, I will not be doing that video. I do apologize that, you know, I kept saying, oh, I'm almost done, and I am almost done, but unfortunately, the difference between like this type of video and the video that I've been working on is this one I'm just talking to you guys, and I'm talking from my perspective and my feelings, opposed to doing research, making sure that I have all of the right information before I, you know, say something, and if it's wrong, then I don't have the strength to do it. It will be a video that I will do in the future, but right now, with as many seizures as I've been having, I can't. I'm sorry about that. If you're ever in that mindset that I was in last night, where you feel like you can't go on, you feel like you can't continue fighting, that you want to just give up, don't give up. Keep fighting. Keep being, you know, true to yourself, because that's all we really can do. PNES, it's a tricky thing. You never know when it's gonna happen. You never know what your trigger is gonna be for that day. And there is still no cure. So just remember that we're all warriors, and we're all so strong, and that we can continue fighting. Just don't ever forget that. I am going to get some rest, and I'm sorry about the mindset I was in last night, and I'm sorry that I'm not going to be continuing my video game and epilepsy video. But with all of that being said, this is my pillow, it's calling my name, so I'm going to let you guys go, and I hope you guys have a great day. And even if you don't have epilepsy or PNES and you have another condition, you are all strong. You're all strong. We are all warriors. Alright. Hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you all next time.